Ethiopian Government and the TLPF agrees peace talks. Ethiopian Government, Tigray rebels accept peace talks invitation. The African Union invited the rival parties to negotiations in South Africa aimed at ending a two-year conflict. Tigray refugees who fled the conflict in their home region ride a bus going to a temporary shelter near the Sudan-Ethiopia border, in Handaya, eastern Sudan. Tigray refugees who fled the conflict in their home region ride a bus going to a temporary shelter near the Sudan-Ethiopia border, in Handaya, eastern Sudan. Published on October 5, 2022. October 5, 2022. Ethiopia's government and rebels from the country's Tigray region say they have accepted an invitation by the African Union to participate in peace talks in South Africa. The African Union, AU, invited the rival parties to negotiations aimed at ending a two-year conflict that has left thousands of civilians dead and millions uprooted. Both sides had previously said they were prepared to participate in AU-mediated talks, but intense fighting has continued to rage across Tigray, a northern region bordering Eritrea. Ethiopia, Tigray leaders invited for talks in South Africa. What Ethiopia and Tigray need for peace talks to succeed. Tigrayan forces accuse Eritrea of launching offensive. End of list. The region of 6 million people has been facing desperate shortages of food, fuel, medicines and other emergency supplies, with the United Nations World Food Programme warning of rising malnutrition even before the latest fighting halted aid deliveries. The talks headed by AU Chair Moussa Faki Mahamat and slated for this weekend will be the first formal negotiations between the two sides since the war broke out in November 2020. The Ethiopian government has accepted this invitation, which is in line with our principled position regarding the peaceful resolution of the conflict and the need to have talks without preconditions, Redwan Hussein, the National Security Advisor to Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, said on Twitter on Wednesday. In a statement, the leaders of rebel-held Tigray said they were ready to send negotiators, but raised questions about invited participants, observers and guarantors. Considering we were not consulted prior to the issuance of this invitation, we need clarification to some of the following issues to establish an auspicious start for the peace talks, read a statement signed by Tigray People's Liberation Front, TPLF, leader Debretsion Gebremichael. Abiy's government accuses the TPLF, which dominated Ethiopia's ruling coalition until Abiy came to power in 2018, of trying to reassert Tigrayan dominance over Africa's second most populous country. The TPLF accuses Abiy of over-centralizing power and oppressing Tigrayans. Both dismiss each other's accusations. A major resurgence of fighting in August dashed a 5-month truce and halted aid into Tigray, where a short tag